when you lose to a team like Philadelphia, who's expected to be down in the standings, it would be a loud loss. So it was an important win for the Leafs.
Marner from a tough angle rebound was there for Jordan Staal. Back to the point. Brady Shea banks it off the end boards. Pesce a drive wide of the net.
But this play here by the Canes, it's a great play by Jordan Staal right there at the blue line through traffic. He threads the needle over to Martinook and they get a scoring chance. And Staal, when he does well, he drives to the net and he almost gets this rebound.
Morgan Riley seemed to really play a solid game, and the pairing of Brody and Hall, that's one that was solid as well. Hall is struggling a little bit, but now seems to be settled down with the play of TJ Brody as well.
Fourth line back out there for the Maple Leafs. Squirts free in the circle off the left pad of Freddie Anderson and played rink wide by Natchez. Here's Teuvo Teravainen. Banks it back to the point. Shea sent it wide. Aho centers, touched on by Teravainen and handled away by Källgren. Lanky.
Yeah. Tall and lean.
6'5" for Petruzzelli. Källgren in there tonight. He handles that coming from his right from Paul Stastny. Leafs right back the other way with Malgin without numbers, and he will hold things up along the half wall. Reinforcements out there. Bunting's pass is a beauty, and the shot is saved by Anderson.
Good cross seam play. TJ Brody not able to.
Here's Natchez, top of the circle. That gets blocked. Right back to Natchez. Burns passes along for Svechnikov. And Nason scores! Oh, he snuck it through Källgren. And the Canes strike first on the power play.
And that's exactly what they continue on the power play. Just get it there when you can. Liljegren with the shot block initially, and he's hurt after this, and it kind of put their penalty kill in a tough spot. Carolina recognizes it, get pucks to the net, a fortunate bounce off the wall. Nason able to pick it up and bank it off of Källgren, his second power play goal.
Riley back to get it. Up along the wall for Tavares. Under 8 to go in the first. Svechnikov shoots wide of the net. Austin Matthews here in this first period.
Yeah, it's been a quiet period for Matthews. You can bet that the Canes are eyeing on him and keeping special attention. Power plays when he can get going, but it's been quiet so far.
Malgin on the backhand, denied by Anderson. Picked off by Jarvis. Aho in over the line. Dishes for Teravainen. Here's DeHaan. And on the back check, Marner got it free before DeHaan could fire.
Källgren went in, and he certainly got a lot of help from his defenseman and from the whole team in front of him.
Yeah, they had 2 huge penalty kills in that third period. Justin Hall was a big player on that PK. A good win for the Leafs last night.
And did a great job and maintained the lead.
Yeah, not easy, right? I mean, you got to, but he had the heads up that Samsonov was not right, so he could kind of get his head wrapped around it, but never easy to come in a situation like that. Real easy to play with a guy like that. Yeah. A guy that can talk and think at the same time, makes life easy for everybody on the ice. Maybe it doesn't sound like a lot, but I'm telling you, when you're on the ice, that type of talk goes a long way.
Delivers a check in the corner. They got their stick on it. Fost is out front. Jordan Staal shoots on net, and a save made by Källgren.
In the offensive zone, and he walks out of the corner, and when you do this for a goaltender, you kind of step off your post a little bit. That short side can be exposed, but a good save there by
Matthews out there, and for a 7th straight time this period, Jordan Staal's line is out for the Canes defensively. Anderson stops the shot coming in from the point. Matthews in the corner. Matthews centers, and the shot. Anderson locates and stopped it.
It's about work, right? And this is a win for the Leafs on the faceoff because of Austin Matthews. This is his best shift of the game, 5-on-5. Watch the work here to retrieve this puck from 34. Absolutely wins the puck, able to take it to the net, creating.
Engvall hangs on to it. And now Hall shoots, and a rebound there is poked aside. Big hit along the wall from DeHaan. Shot, score! Calle Järnkrok ties this game at 1.
Over here, once again, Hall does a good job of protecting this puck, and they're just winning pucks along the wall and willingness to get it to the net. Hall, much like Malgin did a few shifts ago, gets it there, puck retrieval, and then eventually the feed by Engvall right to Järnkrok, and a perfectly placed shot above the blue. the Leafs find themselves right in this game as they head into the third period.
Some juggling as well for Carolina. Kotkaniemi centers Teravainen and Jarvis.
But how about that play? A little dipsy-do dangle and a shot on net.
7 shot attempts. Now 8 of them for the Canes, trying to poke home a rebound and covered up. Jarvis was on the doorstep.
Didn't get a lot of work, some inactivity, and perhaps that can make you a little testy. That gets tipped on the way in, so you got to give him a pass on that one. But
banks it out, held in at the line. Great job there by Burns. Here's Jarvis behind the net. Jarvis for Kotkaniemi, short side, nearly stuck it home. And Shalgren covers. ESPN Hockey Night is presented by Expedia, made to travel.
Some odd rules around goalies. Maybe goalies are just odd, right, Bush?
Yeah, they are for the most part. You're right, but yeah, it's almost like Toronto is in that, you know, a change of scenarios.
Marner centers, they score! John Tavares puts the Leafs in front.
Keeping his team in. This is the first shot on goal for the Toronto Maple Leafs in this period. Nick Robertson, who'd been out of the lineup, has a healthy scratch for the last 2 games. The feed to Marner, and Marner, who's just so good at distributing the puck, is able to find a wide open Tavares on the back goal, on the back door, and those question marks are going to be there for this Leafs team.
Here's Necas, looking to level it, and a save. Shalgren on Marty Necas. Necas trying to elude Nylander. Necas pass gets broken up on the way in towards Svechnikov and Burns. Inside of 4 to go in the third. And lifted out by the Leafs. Nylander in pursuit, and he scores!
Well, there's a dagger right there. William Nylander's second effort. It all started with a great stick by Kerfoot earlier in the shift. Here he's going to dump it. He doesn't. He stays with it. Able to pick the pocket of Jacob Slavin and is able to sift this through the legs of Frederik Andersen, one that he'd love to have back.
I'm not sure. You mentioned it looked like he was maybe just going to put it in the corner. I think Nylander thought he was going to do that and recognized it.
Brody in the corner. Necas a shot, and Shalgren the stop. And again on Stoll's bid. Off their best win of the season last night against the Bruins, they finish a back-to-back and take down the Hurricanes.
Gutsy victory. I mean, that's all you can say. Important must-win on Wednesday against Philadelphia.